Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Lady D Psychic, and this will be my video for the upcoming week ahead, where we cover the transits for the week and we cover the new moon that is happening in Capricorn. I do a card reading and I do a channel. So, welcome to all my new subscribers, and I welcome to my channel. So, this week we have so much going on with the planets. There are a lot of transits. This new moon that's happening in Capricorn is going to be crazy. I haven't seen so much going on in astrology in one week. It's just a lot, and most of it's but pretty positive. We do have some squares to Chiron, which is creating a little bit of a grey cloud amongst everything. So we've got especially on that new moon. We've got the sun, we've got the moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, all in square to Chiron, which is creating a bit of a damper effect. But then we've got all this other positive stuff happening. So there could be some really good things happening with this new moon, but then have like an underlying like a bitter taste in your mouth or a sour taste in your mouth. Like there's all these good things happening, but it's an underlining, if like sadness, underlining wound that is coming up. And even though there are good things coming up about this, it's just you can't get away or you can't shake off something that's just not right, something that just might not just seem like 100%. But but yet we've got all these good other energies and other things happening with this new moon. We have we've got the sun. So we've got the sun, moon, but they're all close to Mercury. They're close to Venus. They're close to Mars. Mars, as you know, I've said before, they were strength or can be anger. Um, then it's got the opposition, all by Venus opposing Jupiter, which is luck. Then you've got all these sextiles to just about every planet except for um, every planet e- except for Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are all going to be in trial sextile to Saturn. So it's a really good day to, if anything they'll come up, it's like Teflon, it won't stick to you. So it plus you got all these tries and a sextile with Saturn to Uranus. Every planet apart from Jupiter is going to be having a positive aspect to Uranus. And then there's positive aspects to Neptune, where they are all coming around Pluto. So, and then we've got some sextiles and tries of Pluto too. So there could be a change of the way you see things, the way you view things, the way that communication is for you. It could be a very big epiphany. It is going to be about getting organized, getting everything together, making things right, knitting out problems. I feel like it's a really good day to get things in order, and it will be about getting along with things. It won't be a highly emotional new moon because we are in the sign of Capricorn, and Capricorn is not about emotion. Capricorn is a sign of let's just get it done and move on. So it will be about moving on, getting things done, getting to where you need to be. It is going to be things that are like just getting it organized and structured. We may find there could be good things happening with stock markets, with institutions because of these aspects, and that also, and governments may be able to push things through or see things in a different way. I kind of feel like it's going to look like a chess game, like they're negotiating with each other. I did get with this new moon, I did get that there was like an olive branch or peace could be made too during this new moon. Um, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with it, but there's just so much going on. Um, like just about every planet has aspects. And I said most of it's all positive. The only thing is like there's that damper with that Chiron, um, which is creating like it's just kind of like a damper thing. Like I said, like things are moving, progressing, and things seem to be going in that right direction, but something's just not right. You know, kind of like you've done your face, you done makeup, but you have a blemish or something on your face you can't get rid of. So, better than that, everything is good. Or you could be, things are good, but you're just not feeling 100%. So that could be what's coming up. We'll break it down because I've just got like a whole page of transits. Oh, okay, so we'll break it down. So today, the 16th, we've got, so today, these transits will, most of them will be there throughout the week. So even if I go to put in the 22nd, I think you'll find that most of these, we're all gearing up because the weekend, towards the end of the month, we've got Neptune moving signs. We've also got conjunctions three conjunctions happening this week too. So there's just a lot happening. Okay, so they're sort of breaking up. By the time it's 22nd, things have broken up. Um, but we've still got a lot of positive aspects and stuff going on. Okay, so let me go back to the night on the 19th, which is the new moon. Okay. So, all right, let's break it down day by day because there's just so much going on. So, we've got here on the 16th, which is today, Friday, we've got Venus tri Uranus. So that can be something unexpected, whether it be financial stuff or it could be with relationships. Anyone that you ever love. When I say Venus, it does rule love or money. And when I say relationships, everyone goes to romance, but it's like anyone that's in your it would be a friend, anyone that's in your circle. Okay. But it's unexpected, something unexpected, unusual is happening. And this is when the actual try is, these are what I'm saying is when the actual aspects are there. So as a move, the aspects are there, but it's not as strong. So these things might not happen on that day, but may happen around the day. Okay. Then we've got Mercury, which is starting that exact square to Chiron there. As I said, there's a lot of planets are squaring Chiron, just causing some wounds and some things, just underlying factors. Then we get to the 17th, which is Saturday. We've got Venus going to be in sextile to Neptune. That's a very dreamy aspect. Want you to see the beauty in things and not look at the bad things, but it's about I always see it as also seeing through the delusion as well. Like it's not as thick because they're working with each other. And it even could be there's be some sort of ending or dissolve with whether it be a financial decision or relationship. It's like it's a good thing though because it is in sextile, which means they are working together. There's a good something good is coming out of it. So also we've got on the 17th, we've got the sun in sextile to Saturn, which is and it's so good to have these. I said it's like Teflon. I see this as when problems coming up, it's like they're not sticking or you're always gonna find resolution about it and it's not gonna bother you. So like non-stick frying pan, basically. Then we also on the 17th, we've got Venus moving into Aquarius from Capricorn. So, with having Venus into Aquarius, it is about sort of wanting your space in relationships. It's about looking things in a different way, but also having your independence. It could be that you're wanting a relationship that's a bit different, that suits your needs. It's not a sign of passion. It's more of a desire. It's a coldness, a bit of coldness, but wanting that freedom in relationships and also freedom with money aspects as well. So then we go to the 18th, which we then have the sun going to be in a tri to Uranus. So that's going to be something unexpected. Anything to Uranus is something unexpected, unusual. So, because in tri, it's a positive aspect. The energies are working with each other. The sun representing your life. So it could be something unexpected, unusual happens, but it would be a positive aspect. Also on the 18th, we've got Mercury and Mars conjunct. So Mercury being communication, the way we think, it is going to be in Capricorn. We're hitting that Mars, which is about, as I said, could be a strength. So could be that you're thinking positive thoughts, or it could be that you're being a little bit aggressive with Mars. I said double-edged sword there. So it could be a war of words, but it also could giving you, but at the same time, giving you that strength, that courage to speak up, to say what needs to be said. And then on the 19th, we've got Mercury going to be with an exact sextile to Saturn. So you're able to talk your way out of problems, think your way through other things. This is quite a resilient time. Having so many aspects to these planets is making you being quite resilient. It's not impacting you as much. You're able to think clearly and be able to break through these situations. There might be some bad things that come up. As I said, it's like Teflon, but also there's things of Chiron maybe coming up, damper, like a damper on things. Then also 19th, you got Mercury again in tri to Uranus. That is going to be some sort of unexpected news. You might be having some unexpected thoughts, but it could be some unexpected news. But again, it would be something that's quite positive. And then we've got here the Sun on the 20th. The Sun will then be in sextile to Neptune. That might be a bit of a dreamy, delusional day, but at the same time, it's a positive thing. It may create a dissolve of some kind of energy, but again, it's about moving forward. We're then coming to our next conjunction of the week on the 20th as well. So we do have Venus going to be conjuncting Pluto. So that is going to be Pluto rules death, but it's also like a destruction, but rebuilding. And again, about finances or relationships. So there could be some kind of energy where it's about sort of endings, but a new beginning coming up. Because we've got those other aspects involved with this. It could be positive. It might not be because it's a full conjunction. We just have to wait and see. Because they are going to be around Mercury. It could even be linked with the news that you're going to hear, even though Mercury will be in a different sign. Then we've also got on that same day, the 20th, we've got Saturn in a sextile to Uranus. So unexpected problem because it's a sextile. Again, you're going to be able to work it out. Then also on the 20th. 20th is a big day. Major day this week. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exact aspects happening on this day. So then we've got the Sun in tri to Uranus, so unexpected strength. I'll take that as an unexpected strength coming up. And then it's going to be sextile to Saturn, again with the problems, being able to get through that. Then on the 21st, which is next Thursday, we've got Mercury in sextile to Neptune. That's going to be about communication. It could be that you might want to just stop talking to someone. It could be that the lines are blurred. Someone's trying to pull all over your eyes, trying to spin you a story, but you're able to see through the lies, through the manipulation that could be happening then. We've also got on the 21st, the 21st will be, as a Wednesday. We've also got then Mercury then moving into Aquarius. So Mercury into Aquarius is going to be about thinking very differently. Yes, caring for other people, thinking of others, but you're thinking outside the box. It's about, again, being quite dependent, being quite resilient, not taking things on board that doesn't serve you, or till just like, okay, I'll be detaching. It even could be a detachment of relationships with Venus being there, because Aquarius is about detaching and about just on the outside looking in as well. So we've also got on the 22nd, we've got the Sun conjunct Mercury. That is going to be a day of, you might be more talkative that day. Your mind might be racing more, you might be more in your head, but you might be more outspoken. It could be a big day for communication because the Sun represents your life. So those are all the transits that I have coming up for this week. As I said, it's a lot. And with that new moon, I do think that there's going to be some great things to happen at the same time as that underlining thing too. And we're all gearing up for the conjunction. But this is really good energy. We haven't had these kind of transits at once, or these aspects at once, since I don't know. Since doing these videos, I can't remember when things were like this. So what I've got the notes down here, I've got olive branch peace for this new moon. So it could be some sort of peace treaties coming. You might find there's negotiations coming up. I did get time to turn a new leaf. I got a game. It starts with a game of chess, a week of moves. So I think you're gonna find some big things happening, big shifts happening this week. Like just even here in Australia, when they're putting in that, the government putting in that communication bill, which it's like a smoke and mirrors thing, and then you think, oh no, but then the other parties are agreeing to it. So it's like there's moves being made, stuff going on, but there's negotiations at play too with these transits. Starting to block, is a block to some, starting to there's something big happening. Could be a block, but there could be something big happening. I got this week. I got here beam of confidence. I got shoot for the stars, meaning aim high this week. So it could be like the iron out the creases. So it's like bumping out any bumps or things that haven't been working well. We're making deals is going to be a big thing this week. Negotiating with all the stuff with Mercury. Um, and it could be stuff with governments too, since it's in Capricorn. Don't make promises you can't keep is going to be a big thing this week. I've got deals will be made. It's a week of negotiating as like a fresh new start too. I would also use this energy to have a plan, and if it's in your head, just plant the seeds, plan. Start making a plan of being organized, getting ready for what you want, whether it be good for your business, good for your work, good for your career, because Capricorn rules the 10th house. So it is going to be a good day with that. Let's do a quick card reading, and then I'll do a channel for um, for the week. Let's have a look here. What do I have? What can I use? The astrology cards are standing out to me, so we'll use them. Let's have a look here. Um, let's have a look. What's going to happen this week? I feel like it's going to be a busy week as well. Let's have a look. I feel like it's a week of noise, of week of being heard, a week of wanting to stand out, and because in the going into Aquarius energy, it is socially awkwardness, but it's like Aquarians kind of like to stand out. We stand out a little bit. I mean, I try and blend in the background. Like I get told of people that I don't blend in. I do stand out. Um, but I am a person that does try to stand out. Don't let your emotions rule what you're doing, and it probably won't be the new moon, but don't let your emotions rule you. I feel like you got to be unemotional, and it's with that Capricorn energy. I do feel like you got to be a straight shooter. Just say it as it is. Say it out and say it out loud. Say it to be clear. Say things to that you want to be like motivation, like motivational speaker. Yeah, I feel like it could be an energy of gearing up to something. I feel like something big is gearing up here, but I feel like it's allowed. Like the first card that came out here, it's like a double Mars, so it's like I saw that as being loud, um, and there's like an underlining like pressure as well with this too. I do think that relationships will be a big thing. Look at the conjunction, and then that comes Venus Pluto conjunction. Look, I feel like there's going to be certain relationships that have gone stale that you just won't want to say goodbye to. You just are unsure about, and I feel like those things are going to be made clear to you, and it's going to be these choices of should you stay or should you go, or what should you do. I do feel like you get some kind of clarity on that. You might hear back from someone that you haven't heard from in a while, but I do feel like there's this something of like confidence about this week, like a beaming of energy coming out. And I do feel like it's got about communication and the way that you say things, but also the way you're standing in your power. I also feel like that there's going to be matters of the heart, and money is going to be a big thing for this week. But I feel like it's very important that you're not emotional. Don't show emotion. I feel like there's going to be a big thing. as well for this week. And I feel like don't let your nerves get the better of you. And I feel like this week is a week of power, but also like the truth too. And I feel like that this week is going to be less smoke and mirrors. People are very more translucent of what's going on and what they're saying too. But it's something like it's gearing up for the what's the week, what's to come, what's the weeks ahead. I would use this energy because I think it is going to be a big year, especially when we get to April. So use this energy wisely, use it to your advantage, and use it to be able to move where you need to go, and speak truth and speak clarity. All right, so I'm going to do a channel um, for the week for this new moon as well, and see what we get with the channel. Let's have a look here. This is a new moon. It's going to be bright. Even though it's a new moon, it is going to have the energy of a bright star. For there are planets or alignment, and when you look in the sky, you will see the alignment happening. For this alignment is going to bring truth. It is going to bring a fresh news. It is going to bring relief to you all. For this energy is going to be well deserved, and you all deserve to have good energy in your life. For what is to come is going to be much different, but use this, which is going to be a gift of a fresh start, new beginning, and with new rules at play. For you all might be dreading what's to come, but use this energy to celebrate, to have fun, and most of all, be yourself. It is about setting your intentions, saying what you want, and telling people if you don't want to do that, then just don't do it. It's about setting the ideas for the future. It's about also preparing and being prepared for what's to come as well. Do not be naive and think that the world is going to be this safe and wonderful place. For at the moment, it may be for you where you are, but that doesn't mean it's going to be like that for this year. For this year's bringing great change, great obstacles for you all. But as a matter of fact, it is time for you to celebrate, for this good energy to come and for it to be near. We wish you a good day. We bid you farewell for now. But when you come back next week, you'll be on a high, and then for what's to come will be very different the week after. Okay, so as I said, welcome to my new subscribers to my channel. I do these videos just to keep you ahead and what's coming and the energies that are coming up for the week, so you can prepare and that you can know in the back of your head what is happening. And then it just gives you a heads up of what's going on. We can't change things, but we can know what's around us and what's happening with the energies. So I have made up some videos for the American now, and I have also done Canada. So if you're from those countries, please go and watch my videos and interact with it, like it, leave a comment, and see what is coming up in your country. I will be doing hopefully maybe this week to see England, and we'll do some Europe countries, and then look at different aspects with that too. Okay. So thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments. And I forgot to tell you where I am. Okay, so this weekend I was meant to be in Dawson, that has been cancelled. Slightly forgot about me. So anyways, I am now free for appointments this weekend if you're wanting a reading. Next weekend, I also got available for readings next weekend. My next day at the shop will be until the end of February. I've got on what I got on coming up the end of the month. I've got Friday the 30th. I have Flamingos Live dinner and a show, and then on the next day I'm at Young for a show with Katrina. You have to pre-buy tickets. If you just don't, you can't just turn up. You got to pre-buy your tickets. Very important. And then when we go into February, I will be in New Zealand, so for the workshop and readings. And then after that, in March, I think it's more March, we have the MBS. So we've got some big things coming up. So thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.